Good evening. This is Doc Severson for the ReadySetCrypto OMNIA trade of the day for Thursday, the 8th of April. All right. As of yesterday, we were wondering if we were going to see the price pull back just a little bit in Bitcoin versus the US dollar, maybe come back down to 52 to 50,000. So far today, with what I'm seeing, probably not going to happen. I think we're probably going to end up breaking above 60,000, but only if we get the volume. So far today, with about 5 hours left in the trading day, we're getting some pretty good volume from this. Remember, after 2 days to the downside, we're starting to see all the, the somber faces and people getting sad and saying, oh no, is this over? And that's almost exactly what we need to build that toxic negativity. Similar to this move here, everybody gets all bearish and all sad and starts to short the market, and then boom, all of a sudden they get run over. And we seem to be in the same condition right now. Massive amounts of energy right now on just about every time frame, but the monthly is dragging right now, but we do have the daily and the weekly are ready to go, at least on the 9 period. Now, if it's unable to break above 60,000, I would say by this weekend, if we don't have a breakout in the next few days, then what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to scale back my RSI Laguerre figures here. Right now we're on a 9 period on the RSI Laguerre because this is what worked all the way through here. And if we cannot break out, what that means is that we need just a little bit more time, and I'm going to have to experiment to see whether I need to go all the way back up to 13 again. But this is a huge amount of energy for this thing to sit there in this range for this long. And obviously this is a weekly pattern, and the price is just oscillating inside of that larger weekly pattern. If it's not ready to go yet, like I said, I'll probably start to expand that number. We'll go back to something normal, close to 13. Here's Ethereum on the daily chart, and this is just a high and tight little bull flag. This is beautiful. There's nothing wrong with this, and it's shooting up the energy again. And if we look at the weekly chart on Ethereum, that looks good. I mean, we're still the price is not broken out that much further above this consolidation pattern. So this is the way things go, right? You get into a weekly consolidation like this, and you're going to get one perhaps thrust up on the daily chart until that exhausts, and then it will sit and consolidate until you get the next level. It's a stair-stepping type of move. We're seeing lots of coins breaking out today. Everything is looking really pretty good. Polkadot is retesting the top of this breakout level here. So that's very common to see that. We have Cardano not going anywhere right now, but when it does, this is going to be a huge break above 1.3. Here's Chainlink. Chainlink is kind of sloppy right now. Still needs to break above 35. Here's Ripple. Ripple has made the move to get above this cup pattern, and that has a neckline of about 80 cents. So this is on its way. Almost an inverted head and shoulders as well, too, showing on Ripple. Here's Litecoin. Litecoin, another cup pattern here, almost an ascending triangle with a neckline of 240. Litecoin looks really good. Here is Binance Coin. Binance Coin has already broken out of this level and has been consolidating the last few days, building the energy up. Let's check the weekly chart on this one. And it's a little bit in exhaustion right now. This is hurting just a little bit. So we might not see this one go too much further from here. Looking at the rest of the top 20, we have issues like Tron is getting strong here. We have Theta has looked tremendous, even though over the last couple of days, the overall market was kind of weak. A move above 14 is going to be a buy pattern on Theta. We also have, let's see, VeChain has been real strong as well too, building off of this big breakout that we saw from this consolidation pennant. This is either a pennant or a horizontal consolidation. Either way, this looks really good on this breakout so far. Decred is just a monster, just continues to churn higher. And this is a very interesting way that this price moves because it really never goes into exhaustion, just occasionally. Because this type of price action where it goes up and down and just kind of grinds higher is a self-perpetuating type of move. Here's 0x. This looks good. Basic attention token. Really nice little pattern. Break above 1.4 is going to be the signal for that one. Zcash, kind of a sloppy pattern, but a break above 200 looks good. All these coins are starting to get so much more expensive. Here's IoT, and this one has broken out nicely. And we set up this pattern. Let's see if I can drag this thing down here. So here is the open end of the pattern, and this is the forward extension to that. So that's the measured move, is going to bring it up to about 2.3 on IOTA. Lots of other coins just, up. Look at this. I mean, we have FTM, which is up. Phantom is up 6.9% right now, but we've had such big moves lately that it hardly seems like anything. So much volatility in this. This one to me is not a buy until it gets over versus 50 cents, about 50 cents versus the US dollar. So even though Bitcoin is strong today, we still have a lot of these altcoins are still moving pretty well today, which means that they're outpacing Bitcoin. Ocean has been one of our favorites lately. This is a break above 3,000 sats. This looks really good, and a lot of energy to power this. Pretty good volume today as well too. DOC versus BTC, Tomo, Engine Coin. This one has been really strong, very consistent lately. Even Hero is starting to move. POT versus BTC, kind of still near the bottom of the pattern. But again, you can see lots of these Waves versus BTC. This one is just getting up to the neckline of this sort of really long base pattern. So a lot of these might still yet move. So lots of things moving today. Dealer's choice, really, whichever one that you want to put your money into. But we've already gone over several tonight where they're on the verge of breakout. So watch for, once again, let's swing it back to Bitcoin versus the US dollar. This one is probably going to be the biggest news if we see a breakout above 60,000. I'm going to have to pull up just about all my targets because that should cause a lot of short covering if we do get that. Look for the volume, though, before you go all in on a break above 60,000. That's it for today's report. We'll see you on Sunday with a weekend edition. Take care.